Can you share with me how Sunlight Gardens began and where kind of the inspiration for all of this came from?
Sunlight Gardens began about 11 years ago now. I had an idea to be able to provide my community and family with healthier food. I realized a lot of the food that was in our neighborhood was very bad ingredients, and the health outcomes that we had from eating that food were very bad also. And so I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to be able to grow food for my community that I could be proud of. So we got this property in 2020, but I have been farming for about going on 11 years now. On the mural, there's a quote, it always seems impossible until it's done. And I think that's just like, you know, something that has been very relevant in my life. I mean, I remember figuring out how to build one of these hoop house structures, right? Like, I'm a first generation farmer. I didn't know any of this stuff. So if you asked me back then, hey, Devon, how are you gonna build a hoop house? I'm like, that's impossible, right? But it's not.
So you've got 2 acres here in Battle Creek. So what are some of the maybe daily tasks that you and your team take on to make sure everything's running smoothly around here?
A big part of farming is consistency, right? So, you know, we come here, we have to make sure everything is watered. We have to make sure things are weeded. We have to, you know, plant on time, harvest on time. A principle that I use in farming is observe nature thoroughly rather than labor thoughtlessly. So if you just come and you just like treat it as a job, oh, I gotta work and do this, you might be missing out on things that are happening. It's a lot of just observing nature and helping nature do what it does naturally to the best of our ability, and then catering it to our community's needs as well. That's a big part of urban agriculture. You know, we need to be in service to our community. We're a business, right? So we have to be growing things that our neighbors want to eat. Our store, for example, the pharmacy where food is medicine, we intentionally made it look like a convenience store or a corner store. We, you know, kind of meet people where they are, but provide a better option for them to be able to eat healthier and experience this local food in a familiar way. So we have fresh produce, fruits and vegetables all from Michigan. So we take stuff that we grow right here on the farm, have it available at the store. And then we also source from over 40 different Michigan farms. And so with pharmacy, we're really trying to make eating healthier very convenient. We have found our community here, we love collard greens, mustard greens. We can barely keep the green tomatoes in stock when we have them. And then as far as what I like to eat the most, I'm a seasonal eater. I'm a local seasonal eater, so I like to just eat whatever's in season, really. You did good, Dre.
So what are maybe some of the unique challenges or benefits to urban farming here in West Michigan?
I would say, so first of all, Michigan is the second most diverse state for agriculture, meaning we can grow almost anything here. So we're in a really unique position to grow a lot of really good produce in Michigan. Some of the challenges though is just access to land. And I would say really education and access. There's not a lot of opportunity to be able to get into agriculture. You don't really see urban agriculture happening a lot. And the agriculture that you do see is it's on these big, massive farms. So you drive past it in the country, but you don't really get a chance to interact with the farm. You don't get a chance to go and you know, touch the soil, look at the plants, taste the plants. I believe at Sunlight Gardens, we're obviously growing that food, creating very healthy soil, and we're also making more practitioners so that we can have a very strong local food system. Because it's not only agriculture, right? It's the local food system, it's a robust field. We need researchers, we need accountants, we need marketers, grocery store owners.
So it seems like not only is your mission to, just up the accessibility for healthy food, but also to maybe inspire and educate young Black farmers for the next generation. How do you feel like Sunlight Gardens is doing that?
Most definitely. I believe we are doing that really by allowing our natural culture to flourish through what we do. You know, we have parties out here, we have concerts, we have food tasting events. So really just like making it accessible, making it cultural, and also, providing that education So Project Feast is food education and agricultural systems training. So it started from all these curious kids coming around, and now it's evolved into an actual workforce development program where we give these kids an example, like to see how could I fit into the food system? What does it mean to have a career in the food system? What are the options? What are the examples? There's not a lot of successful Black farmers that are doing this on a large scale. I like to look at ourselves as like a lighthouse, right? You know, and if you're in the ocean, you kind of look towards that lighthouse and say, okay, I can go this way, kind of show you where to go.
So looking ahead, what can we expect to see in the future?
These bigger corporations and things, they're gonna have to watch out because we're growing a lot. Local food should be the standard because it's very important that people understand how food is produced, where food comes from. Eating from healthy soil and promoting local food, I believe, is having the health outcome, which can then lead to those financial, educational, higher outcomes. Even if we're importing something, it should be organically grown in a way where those farmers who grew it are treating the earth the right way. They're able to make a wage that's fair for them and able to make money doing and growing their product.
What drives you to really keep doing this work? Is it the people? Is it the work itself? Something else?
You know, it's a lot of all that, but I think one of the main things is I really love food. You know, I really love eating good food, and food is such a thing that, you know, it always brings people together. We all gotta eat at the end of the day. So let's make it incredible.
Celebrating vibrant people,
captivating places,
and remarkable things.
This is Living West Michigan.
I'm all about